Hello everyone and welcome back to Danganronpa V3, Killing Harmony Blind. You know full fucking well what happened in the last one, don't you? Don't you, you piece of shit? Yeah, I'm talking to you, I called you a piece of shit. I know there's 100% people out here who clicked on this episode just because they want to see the fucking fallout of this fucking trial. I know you do. I know someone, at least someone is here for that. I've called you out, and I am pissed. Not even that fucking level 69 up there is gonna make me even slightly happier. I just fucking punched the capture again. I'm going through the stages of grief over here, and Gonta hasn't even been fucking executed yet. I know there were some people who were laughing along at home, weren't you? When I was like, oh, I couldn't possibly be Gonta. He couldn't do it. He's too stupid, I guess. Is pretty much what I said. Yeah, I know some of you were laughing. Laughing because you knew this was coming and that I was gonna fucking cry multiple times, might I add. And I'm gonna probably fucking cry again in a few minutes, aren't I? Let's just start. I do have a lot to say about this chapter, but I feel like I've already said most of it, to be honest. Needless to say, this one was really fucking good. Come on, Monokuma voice always peps me right up. It doesn't, but I have to sound peppy, so it at least gets my voice back on track.
Well, look at that. You voted correctly. All but one of you. Congratulations, you guys.
Let me hear your joyful voices.
Give yourselves a hand. Let me hear your joyful voices. I said, let me hear your joyful voices.
Damn it. Why?
Jeez, they're all just moping around. They should be happy for themselves. I know! I'm super happy! Hey, what should we name the kid? It wasn't. We never back. Thanks, names. What? We're having sextuplets? I'm so happy I might go crazy. Hey, Kokichi, you said this would liven things up. What gives, huh?
Well, I guess I just thought everyone else was having fun like me. Sorry. Fuck you!
You said you were gonna liven up the killing game and the class trial. And I said I'd put the motive, the secret of the outside world, into the killing game simulator.
That was just a lie. Of course it was. No, it wasn't.
Oh, so it was just a lie.
What was that?
You just laughed it off?
Are you satisfied, Kokichi? I want you to tell us. What is the outside world? Is it the motive you gave Gonta? I plan to explain all of that. But it's more like... how do I say it? You guys are just going to assume it's a lie if you hear it from my cute lips. Oh yeah! Then let's have Gonta explain. Huh? Gonta?
Please stop.
Gonta doesn't remember anything. How can you expect him to... Then we should all go back into the killing game simulator. I get, is it just like saved then? The memories he's lost? Are they just like saved in the Neo World program or something? What?
Because
Why don't we go ask the Gonta in the virtual world? But going back to the virtual world is...
There's a much easier way than that pain in the ass method.
Gonta's memories didn't transfer over, so they're still in the virtual world as data.
Yeah, I guess it is just what I thought. And I can't believe this is the second Kuma that has been keyboard mashing this chapter.
I can combine Gonta's consciousness from his last login with that leftover memory data.
Man, it must be really hard to type with those nubs he's got for hands. Thump 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 thump.
Alter ego Gonta is now complete.
That's a sick fucking joke, Monokuma. You're a sick fuck.
Alter ego?
Yeah, you sick fuck.
Basically, it's a separate Gonta that only exists in virtual space.
Mm-hmm.
If we listen to what he says, we should be able to find out what happened in that world.
What this? What happening?
Is this Gonta? Is that Gonta?
What's that mean?
What sort of phenomenon is this? What did you do?
Hey,
Relax, Himiko. It's not magic and it's not a trick. Alter Ego Gonta is just a computer simulation. It's just imitating Gonta's thought patterns. It's actually different from the real Gonta.
Gonta not understand. Who this alter ego person?
now then.
See? It's even stupid like the real Gonta. You can hardly tell the difference.
I'm used to it from Monokuma, I really am, but I'm still fucking furious!
Plus, he's got Gonta's memories of the virtual world, so he should remember what happened.
Please.
Then, other Gonta, tell Gonta,
Why?
why? Why did Gonta kill Mew? Kill Mew? What does other Gonta know about?
Oh, man.
Unfortunately, our plan failed. You can tell them the truth now. Oh,
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 Gonta.
then Gonta no could save everyone? Save everyone?
Gonta don't know.
Hey, answer Gonta! Why did Gonta kill Mew?
Wrong.
Gonta just want to save everyone. He wanted to save everyone? Why is the screen... I feel like this alter ego Gonta is accidentally making the entire screen flash when it just... You know, when, like, it does that. There you go. When it flashes on his screen, it makes the rest of the screen... Like that! Makes the rest of the screen flash for some reason. Gonta? What do you mean?
Gonta.
Gonta think for a long time. How can Gonta be useful for everyone? Gonta not smart enough to help with trials. Gonta strong, but no can fight exercise. Gonta feel frustrated, because Gonta no could do anything. Gonta understand how this Gonta feels.
Yeah,
Technically, they are the same person.
but
So that's why Gonta think he have to do it, for everyone's sake. Gonta think he gotta do it, because everyone else not want to.
Gonta.
So, Gonta kill Mew.
What?
What do you mean by that? I don't get it at all. Jeez, Gonta is bad at explaining as always. I guess I'll have to help. So, if you remember what happened at that time... No, we shouldn't. We want to prevent another murder from happening. Yoink! I'll take that card key then. Kokichi used his Leaf body to his advantage and took the card key from Monokuma.
Huh?
The card key? So you used it? After working tirelessly, I finally found the door for the card key. After opening it, I saw the outside world. Did you now? Did you now, you lying little twerp? The outside world?
What?
That was Monokuma's motive? But why would seeing the outside world be a motive?
I'll tell you guys in a second, but that was when I found out about Miyu's plan. And it hit me. If I combined the two, then I'd be able to save everyone. Oh, yeah, of course, that was what was on your mind, you fuck.
Please wait.
Save everyone? What do you mean? Hey now, you gotta listen to everything I say first. Anyway, that's when I made a deal with Monokuma. If I livened up the killing game, then he would let me use the outside world as a motive again. Again?
In other words,
Let me chime in. The motive key card the Kokichi nabbed was the right to view the outside world. Okay, well, I guess that wasn't bullshit then. But even though he saw the outside world, he didn't try to use it for the killing game. That disappointed me. But then Kokichi suggested that we reuse the motive. He said we should bring back the right to view the outside world one more time. And I decided to run with that idea. So I loaded a flashback light with memories of the outside world and put it in the simulation.
Memories of the outside world? In the flashback light? The secret of the outside world in the virtual world was about the flashback light?
you know.
And if it was the flashback light, it would mean the secret of the outside world is part of our forgotten memories. What are you saying?
But why would anything about the outside world be a motive in the first place?
Incomprehensible.
What's going on here? Huh? You can't remember? Okay, fine.
You get it?
Let's talk about the motive later. We have to finish up this case first. Monokuma hid the flashback light in the simulator, but I know where it was hidden. And I showed it to Gonta in the virtual world.
Hey, you even knew where it was hidden? That's not fair.
To tell you the truth,
Well, I just placed it. I never said I actually hid it.
too bad.
If anyone had asked, I would have gladly told you where it was.
It's a little late for that.
Always messing around.
Gonta was exposed to the flashback light. Yeah, and Kokichi and Gonta live together. Right, of course. But Gonta can watch Kokichi, so he not do anything weird. Oh, Gonta, you're so sweet. But I knew you'd say that. Now, come on, I'm gonna go make you a murderer now. Even without your ridiculous physical strength, as long as you're selfless and courageous, you'd make a terrific bodyguard. Bodyguard? With you by my side, I know I'll be safe from any trap. Okay then, let's go. No, wait, Kokichi! It's okay. Leave it to Gonta. Gonta keep eye on Kokichi. I'm shaking my head. You can't see it, but I am. And I am frowning ferociously.
Was Kokichi trying to lure Gonta off by himself?
Maybe.
The only person I entrusted with the secret of the outside world was Gonta. After that, Gonta got taken to Forest near Mansion. Is this flashback light? It looks like it. Maybe the secret of the outside world is hidden in it. We got to tell everyone. Wait. Are you sure you want to believe a liar like me so easily? Huh? This might be a trap, you know. Shouldn't you check if I'm lying first? I mean, you want to protect everyone, right? This is the perfect time to do it. You manipulative fuckface. Protect everyone.
How'd this happen?
There. Gonta remembers secret of outside world. But that just confused Gonta more about what to do. What can Gonta do to save everyone? Gonta no could think of anything. And so I told him, if he wants to save everyone, he should just put everyone out of their misery. In other words, a mercy kill.
What?
No way.
Was Gonta tricked?
Wrong.
No, you not tricked. 'Cause when Gonta remembers secret of outside world, Gonta think it would be easier to die. Shit. Well, I know that everything they've been saying has sort of led up to that conclusion, but like, holy shit. Oh god, I mean, there's always something like that, right? The reason we're in here. Like, I mean, I know the games aren't. This game isn't connected to the rest of the series, right? So, yeah, I mean, it's not gonna be like, Junko on the outside, but like, is it gonna be something like that? I feel like yes. You know, as much as I like Danganronpa, it's very, very shit at doing anything other than, oops, all Junko. What? Remember what everyone said in the beginning? That this academy is hell? Gunta, agree. Academy that forced students to be part of killing game is hell. So everyone think they wanna escape this place, right? But if it's still hell outside, what do we do? What do you mean, Gonta? Inside is hell. Outside is hell. What should Gonta and friends live for?
How'd this happen?
And everyone who died. What did they die for? It's hell outside. And hell inside.
But
And then Kokichi tell me. Best way to save everyone from hell is to put them out of misery while they still not know. And only one who could do such dirty work is Gonta. That's right. The only way you can save everyone is to free them from this hell. Gonta took on the dirty work for us. If he had survived the class trial, he would have lived in this hell alone. Gonta took on that role for us. Shouldn't we appreciate it more? Wait a minute. I still don't get what's happening. What outside world are you talking about? It's hell out there? What do you mean? What did Kokichi and Gonta see? What did we forget?
Hey,
Hurry up and tell us, or else we won't be able to understand it.
Gonta, what pushed you to do such a thing?
please.
Answer, Gonta!
Sorry.
Sorry. Gonta no can tell you.
Why?
Can't tell us? Why? Because if Gonta tell you, then everyone will end up like Gonta. Well played, game. Hold back on the little plot twists a bit early, eh? I mean, that's a smart way to do it, I guess. Everyone. Despair. Oh, I feel like it's been a long fucking time since I've heard that buzzword. Despair? I know it. A despair that makes you want to die. A despair that makes you want to put everyone out of their misery. Did you think the kind Gonta would tell you about such despair from his own mouth? Well, you saw it. Why don't you tell us? You weren't even going to use it as the motive. So surely there's no problem with you telling us then, eh? But now we don't know any more than when we started. Now you know how Gonta and I formed the killing game Busters, right? Then can't you accept everything about this case?
You can imagine the rest, right? I used Miyu's plan and turned it against her. I hid Gonta away from sight where Miyu and I were supposed to meet. Huh? Kaito's not here.
Yeah, you're right.
Oh man, I'm honored you asked me to meet up with you, Miyu. Is this a booty call?
This were under any other circumstances, Kokichi, that would have been really funny. Or are you here to kill me?
So, you figured it out. But there's nothing you can do. You can't resist me. I made sure of it when I programmed your settings.
Uh-oh, guess I'm in trouble now.
I'm sorry, but you should just give up. This is my only chance. I have no choice but to do this. My inventions will change the world. Oh, they'll make the world a better place. It's my duty as a genius inventor. So I can't afford to die here.
Sorry. Gonta's so sorry. Don't be sorry, Gonta. She was trying to kill me, too. She said it was for the world or whatever, but that was just a poor excuse. We're doing this to stop the vicious cycle of misery, so you don't need to apologize. But... Gonta, sorry. Gonta, so sorry, Miyu. I already said you don't need to apologize. We had to do this for everyone's sake.
It can't be.
I'm gonna need so much water for the rest of this. Drown out the pain. Drown out the tears.
It can't be. Gonta would never.
You should know that it was Gonta's idea to slide the body to the chapel wall. What? Gonta's idea? Before Gonta went to roof, he happened to see Miyu walk through wall.
Oh, that does make sense. He was outside. Ah!
Gonta tell Kokichi and he think of everything else.
But
Gonta gave me that chance. I like to think we make a pretty good team.
stop it.
Good? What's good about that? You're the worst.
That's whole story. That's everything that happened.
Well,
So in the end, you don't plan to tell us about the secret of the outside world.
Sorry, Gonta no can tell you that. Well, I mean, hearing that story sounds like you were tricked by Gokichi.
how can this be?
But Gonta did kill Miyu. Gonta really did it. Sorry, everyone. Gonta is so sorry. Gonta. But Gonta's plan to save everyone failed. Gonta not save anyone. Gonta just make everyone suffer more. Gonta is stupid. So stupid. How could Gonta call himself gentleman? Yeah, me too, Surugi. Everyone. Oh, fuck, I can't even do his voice right. Everyone, please forgive him. Gonta tried to save us all from despair by taking on the sin of killing us. But you reached the truth. Yeah, you reached for the truth, and Gonta's plan failed. All of you could have been saved if you died without knowing anything. So you're saying it was wrong to fight for the truth? Yeah, it was. At least Gonta and I think so. No, you think so. I don't know about Gonta. Maybe the Gonta in the virtual world, maybe. But that's not our Gonta. That's not the one. That's not the one we know. You should have all died ignorant. Gonta even killed me for that sake, you know. Enough of your shit! You made him kill her! No, Gonta is bad. 'Cause Gonta killed someone. Gonta is murderer. It's true. Yes. Gonta make everyone suffer. That is true. Sorry. Gonta is sorry he failed everyone. Gonta is sorry for being stupid. Gonta is sorry he make everyone suffer. Gonta so sorry.
We get it. You don't need to apologize anymore.
You're probably all thinking that I should have taken on the dirty work and not Gonta, right? Everyone hates me, so the role of a villain is perfect for me. Yeah, I know that already! It should have been my responsibility! But when I realized Mia was targeting me, I thought to myself, she must already have a way to prevent me from fighting back in the virtual world. Oh, fuck, I can't do his voice when I'm like this. And in fact, you were right. She set it up so she could paralyze you with just a touch.
So am I.
That's why I had to ask Gonta. I would have done it myself if I could.
That's enough.
Okay, but you didn't need to push everything onto Gonta to... Stop! It's okay. Everyone, please. Don't blame Kokichi anymore. Please. Gonta, you...
How nice can you be, Gonta? You really are stupid sometimes.
You're right. Someone as stupid as Gonta could never be a gentleman.
Hey, so, are we done yet?
What?
And
You guys are starting to talk in circles, so let's just move on to the exciting stuff. Yes, the eagerly anticipated punishment time.
so am I.
Wait. If you're gonna punish him, then please, punish me too. Kokichi.
I know that.
I'm prepared for it. If you're gonna execute Gonta, then I... It's okay, Kokichi. Please let Gonta sacrifice himself. For everyone's sake. That's all Gonta can do anymore.
But
Just promise, Gonta, that everyone forgive each other and be friends. Okay? I don't know whether to believe it. Does he make Kokichi? Do you really have a heart under all that after all? Alright, I promise.
okay.
Alright, it's time to punish the ultimate entomologist, Gonta Gokuhara. Oh man, I bet his punishment's gonna have a lot of gross, nasty bugs. That's right, you don't like nasty stuff.
No, it's not that. It's coming.
What? Already?
The contractions are speeding up. Any minute now.
Quick, hold my hand!
I prepared a very
I've prepared a special punishment for him.
Wait, please! I don't want this! Don't go, Gonta! Don't cry, Kokichi. Gonta is okay. Yeah. Gonta not cry. Gonta's really not scared. But
How can this be?
Gonta upset. Gonta upset he no could protect everyone. Gonta, you can't cry either.
Well then, let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
Sorry, everyone.
Gonta, love you all.
Gonta, idiot.
We love you too, Gonta. Gonta is so sorry for being stupid. Fuck. I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Sorry, hang on. Oh. Okay. Okay. I think I'm okay now. I'm not okay, but I think I'm okay to voice act.
Surprise. What a twist, huh?
Really?
Even I didn't see that coming. All my little cubs have been destroyed.
Talk about that execution at the end. I can't right now.
Dang it.
Ah, so sad. All that cuteness gone to waste.
What are you talking about? You're the one responsible for this. Why would you do such a thing to your own children?
Because lately they've been acting all buddy-buddy and neglecting me. I'm never gonna get the hang of this whole parenting thing.
That's why? Doesn't matter now. We don't have time to give him attention.
Anyway, I'm gonna go walk away quietly and go mourn my dead kids. Later! Gonta!
Damn it. Why did it turn out like this? Hey, Kokichi. Why don't you tell us now? What is the secret of the outside world? If we don't know it, then we won't be able to understand or accept it.
I can't accept it either, Kokichi. What is the secret of the outside world? What kind of secret would push Gonta that far?
Kokichi, if you really cared for Gonta, explain yourself to everyone and... I don't want to. You what?
I don't want to, stupid head. Kokichi. Oh man, did you fall for all that fake crying? You're so dumb! I would never cry for Gonta. What?
I knew it was too good to be true. I knew it was too good to be true, and yet, I still believed him. I fall for it every fucking time. Every fucking time. I fell for it last chapter when he pretended to be dead on the fucking floor. Of course I was gonna think for a modicum of a moment that there might be a slight, tiny bit of humanity in this just terrible human being. But no, of course there wasn't. You. I fucking hate you, Kokichi. I hate you with every possible atom of my being. I have never in my life hated a person, a thing, a game, or lo and behold, a fictional character more than I hate your fucking guts right now. There was a lot of restraint for me to not shout that. Because I really wanted to shout that. But no, we'll save it. We'll save the Kokichi torment for later. We'll kill him eventually. He's going to die. And I will be laughing when he does.
Fake crying.
If I said the actual truth back there, Gonta would have been real mad. That would have interfered with the game, so I simply lied to calm him down. See? As long as you lie for a good purpose, right?
What? What do you mean what really happened? Why did you make him do that?
Obviously, so it wouldn't be boring.
What are you?
I gave Gonta an incentive because I thought it'd liven up the game. Come on, think about it. If I actually wanted to save everyone like what Gonta did... No, this did cross my mind when he was talking earlier, and I didn't say anything. I just thought maybe he just, he did it out of spite because it's Kokichi. Maybe it was just a little writing flaw. But no. If I actually wanted to save everyone like what Gonta did, I wouldn't have fucking outed him as the killer, you dumb shits. I wouldn't have betrayed Gonta. You should have realized that. Then, why did Gonta...
Who cares about that idiot? I want to enjoy this game filled with suspicion and betrayal from the bottom of my heart.
Kokichi gave us one of his creepy smiles. When I saw it, I finally saw Kokichi for what he really is. Malice. His entire body. Nothing but raw, unfettered malice.
I am the supreme leader of evil, so it's obvious my personality would be twisted. The more you suffer, the more I enjoy it. There are people in this world who spread grief and misery for no reason than the thrill of it. And I'm one of those people. Nothing pleases me more than inflicting pain on others.
You're the worst. You're just the absolute worst. Seriously? Who the hell do you think you are? So, for your own entertainment, you sacrificed me and Gonta.
You're so dumb.
What's so bad about that? You kill people for money. Right, Makiro.
You bastard.
Someone like you has no right to call me Makiro.
Do you want to die?
You look so much better with a scowl on your face, Makiro. But hey, you guys are just way too trusting. If only you had suspected me more, then... Me and Gonta would have died such meaningless deaths!
Don't screw around.
Meaningless deaths! Kaito screamed and sprinted up to Kokichi like a bullet. Well deserved. But I don't think that's going to deter him, is it? It's probably just going to spur him on. A dull thud resounded through our skulls. Oh, fuck!
I tried to dodge you, but I punched you instead.
Oh, no! That's the worst outcome!
You. By the way, Kaito, is it just me, or are you way slower? Maybe, just maybe, Kaito is hiding something from us too.
Oh! Kaito! Are you okay? Kaito kept coming at him. Maki glanced at Kokichi with piercing eyes. Someone who claims to be bad at fighting. You were pretty agile just now. And you believed a lie like that?
You
You really want to die, don't you?
bastard. Let's have more fun.
Oh, did I finally provoke you enough? Is it because of Kaito? No, Maki! Oh, what am I thinking? Maki wouldn't lose her cool for a guy like Kaito. He's way too pathetic. He's all bark and no bite. Let's face it, the ultimate astronaut is just a trainee anyway. Kokichi never got to finish his provocation. No one cared what he had to say anymore. They all rushed to Kaito's side. Kaito! Are you hurt?
Are you alright?
Can you stand? Do you need to lean on my shoulder?
Sorry, my MP is at 0, so we can't use any recovery magic.
Oh?
Hey, why are you all so worried about this pathetic guy?
What's wrong?
Pathetic? Look at yourself, Kokichi! What?
No.
Kaito always has us by his side, see? But no one wants you around. You're alone, Kokichi. And you always will be. Oh, that feels so good! Oh!
Fuck him up, Shuichi. Oh, you know what? That's way better. I was really hoping like Maki was just gonna fucking throttle him out again. But this is so much better. So much oh, it feels so good. So fucking good.
You're talking about friends. Friends don't make this game more entered. Oh, well, it's not like you'd know. Well, I mean, I guess using the only person who could have been your friend was, you know, entertainment for you a little while ago, but, you know, he's gone now because of you.
Oh, man.
Jeez, boring. I'm no longer interested. I don't care anymore. But I will tell you this. The one who will win this game is me!
Kichi spat out those words and left the room.
Kaito.
Kaito, are you okay? Hey, Kaito!
Hey.
You don't look well. It didn't seem like he punched you that hard, but...
What? Did you hit your head or something?
I'm okay. It's fine.
Don't push yourself. You should lie down and...
I said I'm fine.
Kaido tried to get up, but... Kaido doubled over, his knees gave out, and he collapsed hard.
Oh no.
What?
Kaito? Blood? Why? What's the matter, Kaito?
Come on. Don't freak out over this. It's nothing. My cold just got worse is all.
Kaito.
I didn't know that coughing up blood was a cold symptom. You're a robot and you don't know that? I'm saying it's fine. Just chill.
Kaito.
Just cough too much, cut my throat or something. I don't know.
Can't be dealing with this as well. I knew this was going on, but
As he spoke, he somehow got to his feet.
yeah, that's it. I just need a drink of water. Sorry, but I'm gonna head back to my room.
Kaito.
Okay, I'll go with...
Don't follow me!
What?
Walk on my own. I don't need your help. Shuichi.
Kaido staggered off.
Oh no.
What am I going to call this episode? Kokichi wins? Because that should just be the subheading for this entire chapter. Kokichi wins. His stupid fucking plan won. He won in the trial. He's won over Kaito ideologically. He's won in wedging himself between Kaito and Shuichi's relationship. He's won at provoking everyone. I'll go with him. It would be bad if he collapsed on the way.
Right. We'll leave it to you then.
Don't worry about it, Shuichi. Kaido was just stressed out is all.
Why? Why did it end up like this? I thought I could help. Wanted us all to survive. And I wanted it so damn bad, I kept fighting for it. Fighting for the truth. And this is what I get? We're trying to survive, we're just playing the stupid game. Just like Kokichi.
Damn it.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Oh my god! Oh! Oh my... Fuck you, game. Fuck you. I don't like that we're the only... Shuichi's the only one on the right there. Well, their right, our left. And it's Kokichi is with him. Fuck you. Okay, well... Don't want to keep us too long, but it's chapter review time. Already clapped at an inopportune point there, but... was that the best sympathetic killer we've ever had? Yeah, by a long shot. And I feel like it might get even worse when we figure out what the secret of the outside world actually was. Much better way of doing that than what they did with Mikan, I'm not gonna lie. Because, they tried with Mikan working her motive into, like, the secret of what was really going on. But, I think the problem with that was that because they did it in case 3, they, didn't ever reference it again, so it made the entire thing pointless. They literally could have just thrown a flashback in chapter 6 to be like, it's like, oh, the Ultimate Despairs were like this, and they're like, wait, whoosh, we were like this. Mikan had the memory disease, and I feel like we're gonna have something a little bit like that in this game, I think, where it's like, we're gonna figure it out and we're gonna be like, oh my god, this is what Gonta killed us for. Right? Yeah, probably in chapter 6. I feel like we're gonna have that moment, because, it came a bit later. This is a turning point. Absolutely, without a doubt. This is a massive turning point. Chapter 4s tend to be, right? Chapter 4 in Danganronpa 1 was, in a way, chapter 4 in Ultra Despair Girls was. A little bit of, like, very early chapter 5 as well, like, Haiji rallying the troops and all. But that was a mainly chapter 4 thing. Chapter 4 in this game. Chapter 4 sort of set up the turning point in Danganronpa 2. But Danganronpa 2 didn't really have a turning point, which is, just sort of a problem with how its story unfolds. And speaking of Danganronpa 2, as I've done many times, look, I hate Kokichi. He sucks. And because I feel that way, I can quite safely say that he is everything I wish Nagito was. Nagito is comparative. Like, I like Nagito still, don't get me wrong. But as a villain, as an antagonist, he is so comparatively flat compared to Kokichi. I've said this a lot of times, a couple of times before, haven't I? About how Nagito very cleverly tricks you into thinking that he's important, and then because he starts out so strongly in chapter 1, and then he does nothing until chapter 5. Like, he kind of does stuff in chapter 4, but it's just like, oh, Hajime, you're a normal pleb, and then he does nothing else for the rest of the chapter except be passive aggressive. And then chapter 5 comes around and he does his thing, and then that's it. Kokichi has had a constant presence, even to an extent in chapter 3, where he was most removed from everything. He still contributed, and it feels right that it has led up to this, right? Again, as much as I fucking hate him, this feels right. This feels good. And, it's easy to say that, right? It's easy to say that, like, a character I hate being hateable is, like, it's good. Obviously, that this worked out so well. Maybe I'm a little bit blinded by my own hatred for him, that I can't see, I can't see anything beyond that. Like, oh, I hate him. He's being hateable right now. That means he's good, right? maybe I'm a little bit blinded by that sort of thing, but so far up until this point, I think Kokichi has, again, as far as antagonists go, kind of stolen the show. I don't know. I mean, I think I like him better than Byakuya as an antagonist, but I felt like as a character, I think I like Byakuya more still. But yeah, no, I mean, fuck, man. That was a really good emotional. See, this is. It wasn't a complaint at the time, right? About Danganronpa 2. That its, like, emotional beats were all afterwards. The trials were their own things. You got, like, the hints of what was about to come in the after trial, and then the after trial would just be, thwomp! Here's your emotional dump. And it usually worked, right? Chapters 1, 2, and 4's and 5's after trials are pretty good. They're pretty emotional. But this game has wormed that in to the main body of the trials as well as the after trials. And it makes the trials feel like they're more than just the game part of the visual novel, right? The trials feel even more important in this one to me. Perhaps the only exception to that is the second one, which the second chapter felt very much like it comparatively hasn't felt like V3 to me, the second chapter in this game. It felt like it was a chapter from Danganronpa 1 or Danganronpa 2. You know, your trial was just, that. The Kurumi's whole thing afterwards. Kurumi's whole thing, it was sort of a Celeste thing where it's like, I can empathize with you, but like, what? Well, no, Celeste is pretty, all things considered, Celeste's whole thing is quite grounded, but, still. But yeah, even in saying that, they did, the one thing I really liked in the Chapter 2 trial was the emotional beats, but it has nothing to do with that chapter. Whereas like all the other ones have had the emotional beats to do with the chapter. Which is fine. It's a setup chapter. That's perfectly fine. Like Maki, Shuichi, and Kaito. I was about to say Kaede, fuck. Oh, Kaito. And the Himiko and Tenko thing, with Tenko defending Himiko, and then, Himiko sort of does the same thing in Chapter 3, where she's like,
No, Tenko wouldn't have killed herself or killed Angie. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I really don't know what to say. This is just really fucking good. Oh, God. What? Oh, was this better or was Chapter 3 better? I think Chapter 3 was better thematically, but Chapter 4 was so emotionally good that I genuinely don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to ponder that one, whether or not this was better or Chapter 3 was better. I think this one trounced Chapter 1 in terms of emotionality. And that's purely just because we've spent more time with these characters. Like, I think if you swapped, like, this one and Chapter 1, like, the emotionality of them both would swap as well. Like, if Kaede died here, because going to have very similar motives, right? To, like, save everyone and stop the game. But, just because we spent more time with the characters, I think swapping them over would have that same thing. So, yeah, maybe that's just a thing about placement, and the fact that Kaede's was even that emotional anyways does speak volumes about it. But yeah, don't want this to go on for too long. Don't want it to go too far over an hour. So I'll end it here. If you guys enjoyed me crying, thanks. Fuck you. I'll see you guys in the next one, though. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll fucking see you for Chapter 5. Jesus. Until then, goodbye.